Guys, welcome back to rhrjen. I'm so glad you're here. You guys, I'm very sick right now, and not just because of this photo. We did just get this photo, by the way, but that's not the reason I'm sick. I have this, I don't know, stupid thing going on. It's a virus. I'll be fine. I just need rest. That's why I sound a little crazy this episode. I'll be just fine. It's just my honker's not honking right. But anyway, enough about that. I want to talk about this real quick. Don't worry, I do have stuff pre-recorded for the channel here. So stuff is still coming up. Just stick with me. I'll be good as new in a couple days. That I just might not be as active in the comments and on social media. That's why. Okay, enough about me. You guys, this one is trying to sell us some purses. Can you imagine this one tying her name to any fashion brand? While we discuss this, I will be flashing a bunch of her fashion fails and flops, and we'll be having some laughs. I'm Jen. Thanks for being here. Normally, this is where I'd honk. My honker sounds like this. Honk, honk. It's not good. Okay, so we got these articles coming out. Here's my thoughts on this. I think they were such a disaster in Colombia. They're throwing all this money at publicity for themselves to try to, I don't know, keep their names out there in the press, I guess. Usually they lay low after a disaster trip like that. Remember, they took a month off after Nigeria. That was one of the longest we've seen them go away, but not this time. They're throwing a lot of money at dumb stuff like this. So these articles are coming out, and if you see the bottom one there, she's calling herself a power for raising the profile of up-and-coming brands. No. We call that being Markled. What are we talking about? Then we have this top one that says Meghan Markle is monetizing herself. Okay. All right. So much to talk about with all of this. My head's exploding. All right, let's get into all this. So what it is she's attached her name to this brand of purses. So forgive me. I have a very high fever. I'm probably going to get this a little bit wrong, but you get the idea. She's attached herself to the brand of purses. The way I'm understanding is it's like that Clever Coffee where it was already a thing. She allegedly paid some money to get her name on there. There we are. I think that's what's happening with these purses. From what I can understand on the purses, they are ridiculously expensive. They're like $750 plus a purse. Anybody want to run right out and get one? Do you assume that she has, she does have it in beige? Like, is that, again, fever talking. This looks kind of beige on the background here, so probably. You guys, this is such a joke. So the idea is, again, if I'm understanding this correctly, they were made by some women in Rwanda, and then they're sent off to Italy to have it, I don't know, the finishing touches put on, something like that. Okay. Here's my thoughts on all of this. My instinct is, I know why she's doing this. Well, because what else does she have? By the way, I'm still flashing disasters on the screen. Some people didn't mind that last dress with the birds. I hate it. It looks like there's birds flying out of her crotch. But, again, fever talking. But, what was I even saying here? Rwanda. I know what it is. I know what's going on. Let me show you. Catherine came back. She had the most triumphant return. We, love her so much. And after this, and her beautiful purple dress and her so much deserved standing ovation and all the things, everybody celebrated her. And, we can't look away. She's so beautiful inside and out. But then we got things like this. We found out this came out right afterwards. It said, they call it the Kate effect. I hate that they call her Kate, but they call it the Kate effect, given to the economic influence the Princess of Wales wields in recent years has been estimated to give a $1 billion annual boost to the UK fashion industry. How incredible is that? I love hearing that. Looks like they were quoting Coronation here, but then more came out like this about the boost she gave to this brand that she wore and just to the UK fashion industry in general after her, amazing return, if you will, the standing ovation that we saw with her. We will never, ever, ever, ever see anything like that with this one. As you know, we now have the term markled. These brands get markled. Nothing comes of it. She's had how long to work on like ARO and done nothing with it? They constantly say they're going to do these things and then they do nothing with them. Have we seen any kind of boost from Clever Coffee? I don't believe so. I know that they talked about going into Target and stuff, But the things I've read on it are not good. If you just do some Googling, you can find it too about the papers that have been, in the past with this clever coffee. It's not good. But this is just so crazy. And to me, it just feels like if I've learned anything from HG, it's the narcissist clap back, and that she doesn't think before she does things like this. She just tries to clap back with no follow through. And that's what it would appear to me, is that it's just, I can do this too. Look, I can move handbags. It's like, no, you can't. I would love to know sales before announcing this and then sales after. And I can't imagine it's going, you know what I mean? We're going to see any boost whatsoever. If anything, I would imagine people are probably rushing to return them if they have them. I can't imagine a bunch of people have these bags. But again, I just think this is just another ridiculous attempt, not just at attention, but at trying to steal attention from Catherine, Princess of Wales. It's just what my gut tells me. It's what my fever is talking to me right now and saying. But okay, I can't think. Let's let funny people think for me. Here we go. This is the comments that came under this article. I wouldn't buy anything she promotes. You can wager the women in Rwanda see very little. There you go. That's what I was saying too. The women in Rwanda see very little of that 750 plus. The Italian company will take most of it. If she really wanted to support these women, she should be investing in them and promoting their products from source. Thank you for making that more intelligent than I could possibly do right now. That's where I was going with that. That's what I was trying to say is this is crazy. She's pretending to want to help people again. It's that, oh, I'm a philanthropist, but I'm going to slap my name on it. Let's see how quickly this company is markled. Let's just see. I mean, who's going to buy it? The lemon rats? Those are like teenagers, No, they're not running out to buy a $750 purse. I'm not running out to buy a $750 purse. Who is? Hey, if you are in the market for a $750 purse, you're probably not running out to buy anything associated with Markle. All right, this person says, I think it could be helpful to see her brand investment list. Makes it super easy to choose to what to always, I cannot read right now. I'm so sorry. Choose what to always avoid. Yeah, exactly. What? You mean you won't be carrying around your ridiculously expensive mushroom coffee and your ridiculously expensive Rwanda Italian bag? No? Okay. All right. Kronos says this type of bags were plenty in the 50s when the leather was a bit scarce. I think probably some people could be put off by Meghan's advertising. You think? All right. Yeah, I would think that she herself would put off a lot of people right? All right. The next person says bags made in Rwanda and Italy for probably very low wages, then sold here for $750. I guess we know who's getting the bulk of that profit. Even if I wanted to carry an accessory that expensive, it wouldn't be one Meghan Markle advertises. Time after time says when a company keeps stressing that they use female workers instead of women, you can deduce it's probably child labor. Oh, damn, I didn't even catch that. That's awful. Oh, that's just awful if that's the case. But I am thinking about this, like the mushroom coffee. It's so gross to say that. Remember they were in trouble. I don't want to say the wrong thing. It was something to do with, was it lead? Something like that. There was some sort of material they found in the coffee years ago. If you just Google it, you can find the paperwork on it. So it wouldn't shock me if this also came back with some issues in the past. I'm very curious about that. When I feel better, I promise I'll research it more. Guys, as I'm recording this, I found this. Somebody did do some research and said, I have to say allegedly, this company is shady. They were sued earlier this year by American Express. This is public information for running up $100,000 debt in non-payment. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder if Markle, oh God, I'd love to see her Amex bills. That's what I think about a lot. Like, there's so many things I'd like to be privy to, and I'd love to see her credit card bills because, they are ridiculous. They were I already read that part. Let's see. This is public information. Let's see. Gets people to buy their overpriced bags. They can pay their debts. She's not getting anybody to buy anything. I mean, I know I can't stand her, and I know you can't stand her, and I know why. But just think general public opinion. Take People that have no idea about her, she still has a very low approval rating. So I just can't imagine she has any sway over anybody on any aspect of anything. That's a lot of any. All right. And then this person says if she was so good at monetizing, then 5 years on, she should be good, but she's more broke than ever and more desperate for money. Can't seem to come up with a successful venture despite all of the help she gets from these platforms. It's quite astonishing, really. Such a good point. Agreed. Look at all the time that they've had and all the things they say they're going to do and then don't follow through with, whether it's actual good causes or crap like this. I don't know. Yeah, it is astonishing. And how's that ARO thing? Why would you take on another project when you're failing so poor? Let me try that again. Why would you take on another project when you're failing so astonishingly with the ARO thing? All right, I'm going back to bed. I love you all. I promise to be more human in the next one. I do have a few things pre-recorded, so yay. I'm going to go lay down for days, and if you don't hear from me, that's why. I really am fine. I will be back and with you all very soon. I love you all so much. Honk, honk. That's a pretty pathetic honker I got there. Honk, honk. All right. Love you guys. Bye.